So, we're here to talk about Nana. Nana is Nigerian Adventist in North America. And you happen to be the Assistant Secretary,
Yep.
and I happen to be the Vice President. That tells me that Nana is more youth-centric than it used to be. We've seen a number of resources, guest speakers, the young, dynamic, charismatic, and I often hear something. Whatever message it is you're going to be sharing at our camp, make sure that the two audiences, the two primary audiences we have are edified. That is the young folks as well as the old folks. And that is because there is a dichotomy, so to speak, between the two groups. And here's why. The younger generation were born here in the United States, in North America, in Canada, and the older generation immigrated to the United States. And so there is a cultural divide, so to speak, correct? And we've been doing our best to bridge these two, groups, right? So I think it's the way forward. What do you think?
I think so too. I like the integration. No one's being really left behind. We're all starting to all come together and work towards a lovely goal of celebrating each other, cultivating each other, connecting with one another, and getting to know more of our roots. So that's really nice.
Now, you've been attending Nana camps, I don't know how many times now, but if you were to try to convince someone who is on the fence, just hearing about Nana for the first time, they've been Adventist for their entire lives probably, they're young, they're looking for something exciting. Is this a place to come?
For sure.
Why would you say that?
Why? Okay. It's this year. I went this year and I absolutely loved it. It was, for me, I was more involved this year. Saw wonderful new faces. I was working with an awesome team that helped to really bring out more of our youth fellows coming out, and I really got to see different people do different skills, use their different talents, and really build a bond that we're still going forward from this time.
Reminds me, you actually led a presentation.
I did.
I remember the title was "Why Are the Young Folks Leaving the Church?" Right?
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm.
That was a very, very interesting subject. I mean,
Provided by
and I think we should do more of that. To our audience, sometime in the future, I think we should have more of this, interactions. We call it a video cast, and entertain subjects that we often don't have enough time to address, during camp, because I don't think Nana should be a one-time, annual event. Something should happen in between, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good. Now, next year we camp like we do every year, and because we happen to be executives, we have an idea, right, of where we're headed. Where is that, if you don't mind?
Well, good news. We're heading to uncharted territory, but still within us. We're going to Nosoka, and that will be in South Carolina.
I heard it's actually closer to North Carolina than it is in South Carolina.
Okay, so we're on the border.
Kind of.
So North South Carolina. Okay. We're in the Carolinas, everyone.
But why would we want to spill the beans now?
So everyone can start to prepare. I know some people may need like 1 year out or a couple months just to get themselves figured out and really decide, hey, this is a new place, new
environment.
That
is true.
Maybe new people, new community service, everyone.
I agree with you.
So you'll just come out and then we'll get to really connect with one another and see different things and see another new, what's the word I'm looking for? A new,
New vibe.
Yes, new vibe. New vibe. For
because
sure.
I mean we've never been to this place before.
Nope. I've never been to any of the Carolinas.
I think the last time we were this close to where we're going next year was when we went to Georgia. That's several years ago, maybe
Yep.
4 or 5 years back.
So, what am I-
So this is going to be exciting. When we've conducted interviews and asked people why we didn't see them in camp, they've said we didn't know. It was a place we have been to before. People come up with so many excuses, but we're doing this. We're spilling the beans so that people can actually start preparing. I mean, you have 1 year out, right, to buy your tickets
Tickets,
and to be there. What else?
transportation.
Get your tickets. I agree with you. What else would you like our audience to know just before we leave them? Something you think they miss when they don't join us at camp?
Let's see. I know that Saturdays at camp. It's so beautiful. You got the Niger Fest, Niger Campfire, the Niger food. You don't want to miss that one. And then it's the day where everyone really comes together and you see our culture thriving in ways you've never seen before. So
It just
you don't want to miss that.
that is very true. It reminds me, the last time we met at West Virginia, they served pounded yam, which is a Nigerian delicacy, right?
Yes.
And there was jollof. Jollof
Of
is
course.
very, very popular. But do you know how many people actually stood in line to get pounded yam?
I was in that same line, and they said, "Oh, the jollof." I said, "Oh, it's all right. I'll stay in this pounded yam line because I love pounded yam as like a delicacy."
By the time I got there, it was finished.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it was good. It was great.
So you don't want to miss that, okay?
Nope.
See you at Nosoka, right? Is that how it's called?
I think so.
Nosoka
I
Pines
hope we're
Ranch
pronouncing-
in the Carolinas.
Yep, the Carolinas.
God bless you.
Bye.